struck quite a bit in those cases. Back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Here's Levine, following the score by Kevin Garnett. Chandler is screen to the paint. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on Kevin Garnett.
Well, you want to stop Steph in the two-man game, but he's so smart. He'll get others involved.
Your Warriors, Tyson Chandler, shooting one.
Free throw no good for Chandler. Well, Richard, you had an interesting view of the start of the Warriors dynasty.
Yeah, I was very, very blessed to be a part of that Steph, Clay, and Draymond's first playoff run back in 2013. Matter of fact, some of the Warrior fans are still mad at me for some missed free throws. But I was 90 years old. Let it go.
Curry deciding where to go with it. Golden State moving it around. Outside Butler. Chandler a screen. The rebound by Garnett. And it's the Raptors ball. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Yeah, 2 turnovers already in just the first few minutes. Clearly a bit careless. They need him to refocus.
Here's Levine. Somehow misses the two-handed jam. Garnett high post. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Jimmy Butler. In his relatively young career, Scotty Barnes, GA, has played a number of positions.
Well, he's so versatile. He can be successful at a lot of different spots on the floor. A glue guy, you can plug in just about anywhere.
Fades away, and Butler gets it to go.
Not many guys with Butler's build have his skill set inside.
Outside, Barrett. Ingram outside. Garnett, the screen. Pocket 6. In the corner, Barrett with it. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. So it's Toronto now. 2 on the clock. A putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Reads shot trajectories so well. Garnett understands how to capitalize on that offensive glass.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Here's Levine. Rebound by the Raptors. There's 1:54 left to play here in the first. They set the pick. Barrett with the ball. Now defended by Levine.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Chandler is screen. Here's Curry. Garnett grabs the board.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
Pass to Mamu Kalashvili. And that one is stuffed right through.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Now here's Levine. Still yet to score. Curry outside. Sinks the triple.
A three-point specialist. Can't let Curry get any space to fire from the corner. That's a recipe for disaster.
Here's Barrett. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Ingram up top. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. The Raptors need to get a shot off. Back to Garnett. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Warriors trailed by 3. And it's Bailey in the corner. He's looking for Horford and finds him. And the Warriors, another three.
He has the fastest shot in the game of basketball. Curry's release is so quick that the D can't afford to lay off him at all.
That one goes. Count it. 8 points for Garnett.
Not the shot I expected him to take or make, but hey, look, joke's on me. He hit it.
Kevin Garnett, the big ticket. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you, guys. Raptors head coach Darko Rajakovic wants his team to be very competitive on the defensive end. He said, quote, covering for each other, protecting the paint, taking away corner threes, and making a team effort. Everybody's got to chip in. Kevin?
All for one. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. GA now in year 3 under Darko Rajakovic. The Raptors are staying the course.
His contract runs through next season, and he's all in on developing these young players and getting the best out of them.
And Kuminga gets it to go.
Brute force on that interior. Jonathan Kuminga, let's just say he's a special athlete, folks.
It's Garnett on the wing. Oh, Garnett hits the three.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
On the wing, Melton. Still scoreless.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Puts it up from 17. And it's quickly missing. The Warriors trail. Outside Curry. This one for three. Was shot off that time.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
Here's Melton. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Pass to Murray Boyle. Back to Dick. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. 6 to shoot. Here's Hackett. It's rebounded by Kuminga. And here comes Horford leading the fast break. Outside for Curry. Curry parries the three shot.
Nice start for him beyond the arc. He's already hit 3 triples, and I'm pretty sure there's more to come.
There's always a need for shot makers in the NBA, GA, and that's what Ace Bailey brings to the floor.
Bailey has a smooth jumper with a high release point that allows him to shoot over just about any defender. And when you pair that with his physical tools, his upside is through the roof.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. So you think about game preparation for an opponent. Richard, how different is that in the regular season versus the playoffs?
Oh, there's a significant difference. Not as much time in the regular season. You could be coming off 4 games in 5 nights. But in the playoffs, there is so much detail position by position.
An effective mid-range scorer, Barrett excels at finding openings in the defense and capitalizing.
Now here's Butler. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Pass to Levine. Drops in the layup for 2. Levine's got the lead up to 2 now for the Warriors.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Here's Walter. Pass to Garnett. Oh, Garnett, aggressive.
And when Garnett has it going, he's unguardable. I love how confident and versatile he is on offense.
Butler with the ball. Picked up by Barrett. Here's Green. And Green slams it in.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
7-second difference, shot team clock, and finished off by Bailey.
I like Bailey attacking the rim at that size.
16 seconds left in the first half. Now, here's Barrett. 6 points for him. Garnett high post. Green with the block. And they're able to recover. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Levine way outside. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Warriors lead by 2. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. To the inside, Chandler, and Chandler throws it down.
The all-around game of Levine, an excellent passer for his position.
Pass to Walter. Here's the floater, and the shot goes in. Walter's got his first basket. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Golden State Warriors. The lead is 2. RJ, there were questions about the 2 timeline approaching Golden State, but some of those young guys have made a difference.
And some haven't. But those team-friendly contracts of those younger players, that's one advantage. And a way to keep that energetic talent around their young stars.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. The kick outside to Butler. That 3 off the mark.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Out to Ingram for the lead. Drains the three-pointer. And the Raptors lead by 1.
The pure shooting ability of Ingram does all the talking there. He gets the ball and delivers that quick release.
Green, no luck.
You love to see the competitive fire, but he couldn't sink that revenge triple.
And that one drops. 8 points for R.J. Barrett.
Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor. Oh, that's a shot he's got to hit. Brick.
And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
The kick outside to Butler. Chandler is screen. And Curry has it in the corner. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Curry's got the game tied up here for the Warriors.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Pass to Ingram. 5 on the clock. Nice D from Levine.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm. And you got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And some changes here for the Raptors. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. There's the screen. Here's Quickly. The Warriors pull it in. Lets it go from deep. Curry finishes off the break.
That is the sharpest weapon in Curry's arsenal. Most times you assume any three-point shot he gets up is going in.
Pass to Murray Boyle. Over in the corner, Jaquez. It's Dick on the wing. Looking to end the run. Horford with the rebound. Warriors leading by 5. Bailey with a wide open look. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
I like how confident and aggressive Bailey is. He takes initiative whenever he sees an opportunity.
Pass to Murray Boyle. And again, Toronto no up.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Here's Quickly.
Emmanuel.
Takes it off the glass.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Warriors.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Stephen Curry is nearing the finish line. He said every year there's some new style, new energy coming through that challenges you. And seeing these young dudes come up and understanding how much talent there is, this is not going to be around forever. So enjoy every moment of it. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks a lot, Allie. Here's Melton after the Raptors pick up 2. And Kuminga throws it down.
Aggressive finish. You can see Kuminga is very confident in his athleticism in these spaces.
.30 left to play here in the third. And it's sent back by Horford.
Still a tremendous player. Al Horford using that experience.
Pass to Melton. Left side Curry. Curry gets inside and lays it in.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Toronto.
And that's going to do it. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Raptors trailed by 9. Here's Barrett. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Ingram. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Assist goes to.
And loving when Ingram uses that length down low, not settling for the jumper.
Now Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, he'll take it.
And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Ingram left side. 6 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Green.
Can't give him too much grief for that one. Oh, wow. Goodness, man. Oh, that was nasty. Kuminga showing some flair on that jam.
Right side Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed, the agility on display. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. And they told the team, let's keep doing what we're doing. We're up. Do not forget that. They told their team to just relax, to have fun, and to finish this one out. We'll see if they do, guys.
Allie, thank you so much. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Warriors.
Wow, they're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Now here's Ingram, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Here's Levine. Oh, no good on the dunk. Fast break, here we go. Butler with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it.
Because he draws so much attention on offense, the D, look, they're going to have problems with Levine, and it opens up some great passing lanes for him.
Now Ingram shoots. Jumper is off. On the wing, Levine. Oh, the slam dunk.
Now, I don't know where you've been, but everybody else knows that Zach LaVine, this man is an aerial artist. He makes the hardest dunks look so easy.
Count it!
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Second team foul. Shooting for Toronto. RJ Barrett. 1 second.
That one misses for Barrett.
Look, we know R.J. Barrett can score, but I like the improvement he's shown defensively over the course of his career. He has put in the effort. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Going for a dunk, Ingram uses that physicality, clearing the defense out of his way.
Now Butler lets loose a three. The three goes down.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Warriors.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
A two-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Stephen Curry.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
Shot clock at 6. He drills the three.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Now here's Curry after R.J. Barrett's miss. And another three for Golden State.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Plays it up off the glass.
A strong inside scorer. Once Levine feels like he's got room to shoot, he does not hesitate.
To the wing on the left. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They've won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that about wraps it up.
I'm fly like a jet. They gon' be surprised when they see I made this beat, baby Chief and Kanye West. As long as the outside with the zoo shit, never see home. It's wild, we all beat the odds. How that's unknown. None of the ops ever answer the phone. Our month is porch till he come out his home. I'm the type to take a bad deal and leave all type of in the phone. Y'all made it say streets, these kids ain't got no structure. Don't leave you in a room with me, I haven't eaten cherries on my hand like damn on who is butter. My so bad I don't even wanna. Yes, I'm talking about and you can't have a back. I love this. For the team, bro, swing, got swing. Just like a baby dude. Got the kitchen if you can't take the heat, I make a soup, put his like him. We don't wanna know no. Don't eat pork chops. Phone that made his heart drop. Keep her till his phone cat. Life ain't fed. I cannot forget. All the fake live to 100. And all the real gotta get put to rest. I'm finna start blocking these producers. I don't wanna talk, cause that's weak. You feel a way about what I say, damn. You too, I made this beat. Ain't free till they free all the guys. I done said it a lot, and it ain't the last time. I want her to be more ball, I don't care if she tall like a tree, that get climb. Got a couple comments, hashtag blessed, now these on my, cause I'm fly like a jet. They gon' be surprised when they see I made this beat, baby Chief went Kanye West. As long as I'm outside with the zoo shit, never see home. Be the squad, we all beat the odds. How that's unknown. None of the ops ever answer the phone. Our month is Porsche till he come out his home. I'm the type to take a deal and leave all type of in the phone. Got caught trying to got left with his out, so can't come back down. If a out slip, this shit.
Hello, best. Basketball fans, you've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. It's all about the Western Conference. That's where the action is today as the Golden State Warriors get ready to battle. Last time against the Trailblazers, they lost in Portland.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
Well, it just kills your momentum. You earn the trip to the line, but at the same time, when you miss, you give your opponent life.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention. And like everyone else, GA, I'm looking forward to the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, we have a pair of the best centers in the NBA. Points in the paint will be a key number tonight.
And Levine, here we go. Avdia with the rebound. Here's Zuck. Great D that time from Green. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Outside Curry. Green, the screen. 5 to shoot. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, you want to stop Steph in the two-man game, but he's so smart. He'll get others involved.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, yes, Golden State's head coach and I were able to chat. I asked him if there's anything in particular they can do to keep Tatum's production at bay. He mentioned, well, the playmaking ability is what hits you first. His skill is something we're going to have to slow down, and we feel we have a good plan defensively to do so. A plan is a good start. We'll see if they're able to execute. Back over to you.
And Allie, thanks so much. Chandler, no good. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Tim, some forget, prior to the success of Stephen Curry, the Warriors were not considered a top-tier franchise.
Well, before he arrived in 2009, this was one of the lowest all-time winning percentages. But they have built a dynasty, and they are now considered one of the most valuable franchises in all of sports. Well, he is fighting through it right now, still looking to get his first make of the quarter, but it's been an ugly start.
And it's Green, missing. To the paint. Here's Avdia.
And Smith already understands that you have to be unselfish if you're going to gain the respect of your teammates and coaches.
Chandler is screen. Outside Curry.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Tries it from 19. The rebound by Ibaka.
Gotta knock down that shot. When you don't, you're letting the defense off the hook.
The Trailblazers shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of it. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Now here's Levine. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
The kick outside to Butler. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Butler's got 5 now.
Well, if you give Butler room in the corner, he's not going to hesitate to pull the trigger.
And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old-school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. That guy is all about winning.
Now Levine. Following the miss by Jabari Smith from deep. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
Pass to Tatum. Up again. And Ibaka is right there. Ibaka's got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Now here's Chandler. No scoring in this one. The shot by Curry, no good. It's Suggs with the drive. Lays it up off the glass.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Trailblazers out in front. They lead by a... And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Portland.
They didn't hesitate to start working the offensive glass, and I'll tell you, those efforts have been rewarded with these second chance points.
Well, don't forget about their scoring in the open floor. They've been getting a lot of production on their break.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. The Trailblazers making the switch here. Here's Bailey. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Donovan Clingan.
And when I watch Ace Bailey, I see a league with unlimited potential. Going forward, it's about refining that skill set and adding some strength to that frame.
There's always a need for shot makers in the NBA, GA, and that's what Ace Bailey brings to the floor.
Yeah, Bailey has a smooth jumper with a high release point that allows him to shoot over just about any defender. And when you pair that with his physical tools, his upside is through the roof.
Here's Henderson. Here's Avdia. They get it back, and good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Clingan's got the lead up to 3 now for the Trailblazers. And Kuminga throws it down.
Man, I mean, there's athletic, and then there's Jonathan Kuminga. What a dunk right there.
Right side, Avdia. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Andy LaForce courtside. Allen.
Hey, thanks a lot. Every team in the league is looking for a long, athletic wing defender, and the Portland Trailblazers have been especially keen on stockpiling them. As they look to acquire their future franchise players, they want a ready-made roster full of versatile 3-and-D role players to surround them. Back to you, Kevin.
A good strategy. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. The Trailblazers making a switch here. The 3. Portland, no good that time either.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Let's go courtside. There's some news on Jason Tatum. What are they telling you, Allie?
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer of the Trailblazers was able to update me on the situation. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. A return to the floor was very 50-50. It's the kind of injury that would sideline many players, but everyone's built a little differently. So guys, he's going to brave it out.
Thank you, Allie. We appreciate the update.
Well, it's a tough part of the game for sure. You see these athletes out here with the strength and speed that they play with. Injuries are unavoidable.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Rebound by the Trailblazers.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he be a little bit more selective.
Grant. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Back to Grant. And Grant slams it home.
Wow, that is some serious mid-air creativity. Look at Jeremy Grant.
To the inside. There's Kuminga. Misses the layup.
Well, the defense was solid right there, but that's just a missed opportunity at the rim.
And Tim, it came out this past summer that the Trailblazers were for sale.
And with the entirety of the proceeds of that sale going to charitable causes, and with franchise value skyrocketing league-wide, a lot of good is going to come from this transfer.
Here's Clingan. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And what's scary about Clingan, he's still learning how to score around the rim. Donovan will only get better.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. We've got 1:48 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Butler. They kick it out to Green. Some nice passing by Golden State. Outside Butler. 6 to shoot. They set the pick. At the teardrop. The offensive rebound. Back to Green. The kick outside to Butler. Over Henderson. Butler can't get that one to fall.
But it didn't go that time, but that's a shot he should feel confident in taking.
Inside. Ibaka. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Oops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
LaVine gets the bucket.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Got a piece of it. Stolen by LaVine. Butler on the way. He's got 5. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
Yeah, they're winning despite his offensive performance. He just hasn't been sharp from the field.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Smith outside. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Something that's already interesting about Jabari Smith is his versatility, scoring from beyond the arc or at the mid-range. He can get points a number of ways.
And he nails the 3rd.
And having a big man like him who's efficient from the line used to be a luxury, but it's becoming more and more common.
Chandler a screen. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Warriors lead by 1. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Well, Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you've retired?
Well, you know, one that doesn't get talked about enough. Wins. You know, players these days are just longer, especially in the backcourt and that wing position. It feels like every team has a guy 6'9" or taller that is a pure perimeter player.
And that one's good, Suggs.
And because it's so easy for him to get to the cup, Suggs doesn't shoot a ton of mid-range jumpers, but he has it in his arsenal.
Chandler a screen. Here comes Curry. And the dunk by Chandler.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
That is just beautiful ball movement. Unselfish basketball.
Suggs with the ball. Now Green defending. Smith no good. Warriors leading by 4. And we see Brandon Podziemski. He's been a valuable player, Tim, since his first day in the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, he's just the type of guy every team could use. He's a winner, high IQ, a hustle player who connects the game, and he can hit shots from deep.
And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
The ball goes to Portland.
Trailblazers trailed by 4. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Good on the three-point shot. Avdia's got 7 points in the game.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
And it's blocked by Ibaka.
Very sharp defensive instincts. There's no easy shots when Ibaka is around.
Outside, Avdia. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Outside Curry. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Curry's got the lead up to 4 now for the Warriors. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Levine. And the jam by Levine.
And over the years, Levine has put on the muscle, which helps him on those challenging finishes at the rim.
Well, I think at this point the whole team is pressing, but he certainly looks frustrated.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Jason Tatum talked about his development since coming into the league, and he said earlier, I was playing the game just to play the game instead of thinking it. It's tough when you're younger. You just want everything to happen so fast, but it doesn't work like that. Back over to you guys.
He has come a long way. Okay, thank you, Allie.
And the defense hates to see it. Tatum putting on a little bit of a show with that jam.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. So for the Trailblazers, third quarter of basketball here in just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Now Melton still without a basket. Here's Curry. The focus from Curry gets it to fall inside.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Henderson attacking.
Explosive in every way. The quick first step, and then you see the hop.
To the middle. It's tipped. It's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Grant.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
He is just trying to make an impact by disrupting their rhythm.
Clingan with the steal. Now here's Henderson. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Good work defensively by Horford.
Wow, you got to commend the defensive effort right there. It really made a difference.
And the unselfishness there by Horford. You know, he sees a better opportunity and finds his teammate.
And it's Clingan with the jam.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Craig, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Stolen by Henderson. Three seconds left. And then Henderson with the dunk.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And then the thunderous dunk, adding insult to injury.
It's been all about Stephen Curry. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups address the team. Coach wasn't very animated in this tight game, but asked this of his team. How bad do you want it? Right now, this is all about who wants it more. So go out there and take it, guys.
Okay, Ellie, thank you. There's a good screen. Golden State moving it around. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Bailey. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Kuminga, no good. And so Suggs with it. He brings it up for Portland. Pass to Smith. Down low. Here's Ibaka. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Here's Levine. And the jam by Levine.
Without a doubt, one of the game's most graceful athletes. Levine just seems to glide down the lane.
Outside, Avdia. Here's Ibaka. And Ibaka slams it in.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Here's Ibaka. Outside, Suggs. To the middle. Green with the block.
Oh, wow. He gets that right at the rim. Just perfect timing by Green on that block.
Levine deciding where to go with it. Outside, Green. Oh, he can't jam it home. He is denied. Left side, Avdia. Now, Smith. And here is Suggs. Here's Walsh. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Well, I think that was a product of the pressure. Take your eye off the ball for just a second, and it can lead to a turnover.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And the Warriors making a change here.
Checking in from your Warriors.
The Warriors leading. Chandler is screen. Fires away from outside. Can't get it to go. And here are the Blazers. Suggs. Smith rips it down with 2 hands.
And this is a statement bucket. If you weren't excited about Smith already, how about now?
Now Curry, and they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Now, Avdia. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead right there. Oh, what a finish.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Suggs looking around. He drops the first one. That narrows the gap to 1. And the Warriors making a change here. Both free throws good from Suggs.
And this team knows they can rely on him in these situations. He is so consistent at the free throw line.
Levine, and he jams it in.
Beautiful. Levine getting more comfortable as a go-to guy, wanting the shot when it matters most.
Suggs with the ball. .114 left in the 4th quarter. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. Giving up just 8 points in the 4th quarter. All sorts of time. 2 points. That one goes.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
What a big-time shot. Those are the moments you dream about as a kid. Well, let's make no mistake about it. If you want to cut into this lead, you're going to have to generate much better shots than that.
Now Butler. And there's Butler with the flush.
Oh, Jimmy Butler, as clutch as they come.
And it's on.
Well, that's an excellent contest, and then he finished the play with a tough rebound.
It's taken away by Smith.
Can't waste any time here.
Well, they need a quick bucket and a foul.
And it's Avdia off the drive. And that's in there.
They found some room there along the baseline. Some space at the rim, goes right up and puts it in without resistance.
So it's a narrow victory for the Wolves.